What is up, JKD guys and girls? It has been a while. So this is a free training for you to get ready for the full Jeet Kune Do class. So let me know if the audio is clear. And we're gonna start with some basic warm-ups, okay, to get yourself ready for the more intense movements later on. So let me adjust this camera for a moment. Yep. Okay, something like this. Okay, let me know if the audio is clear. So we're gonna extend. So I'm gonna stand sideways so you can see. Just extend both your hands outwards and rotate your wrist. Okay, so just point your knuckles forward. Okay, so imagine I'm pointing at you. So just pointing forward and focus. Do your thing. Rotate 1, 2, 3, 4. So you go up and left, inside, down, and right. Okay, 1 and up, left, down, and right. So 7, 8, 9, and 10. What is up, Mr. Hao? Feel free to join in. And then the other way, which is up and right and down and left. So now you circle outwards. So I want you to do this very slowly and consciously. Don't rush through this. This is going to take you a long way in your longevity, in your training. I'm talking about 5, 10, 20 years. So 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay? So now, second exercise, you're going to point your 2 fingers up and rotate. 1. So thumbs up and then point in 2. So keep it flat as you're coming in. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. So pointing towards yourself and out. Okay. So squeeze the last 3 fingers. 9 and 10. So now reverse, thumbs up and circle out. 1, 2, 3. So thumbs down and circle out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if you're watching this live, say hi, drop a comment below, and let me know where you're from if we have trained. Okay, so third exercise, you're going to keep both hands past your ears. Okay, so here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And one hand at a time. 1, 2, 3. So these mobility exercises are very important down the road when your movements start to become more and more intense and maybe more and more violent. You want your joints to be well lubricated so that you stay safe and injury free, right? So that you can healthily move through your entire range of movement. Okay, so you're training for the long term. Exercise number 4, chest all the way out and then all the way back. So if I show you the side view, you see that I'm going to my maximum here and then my maximum at the back. So let's stretch all the way back and then out. So 2, 3, you see that all the way back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? So now put your hands together and raise your shoulder, number 5. So this exercise number 5, if you're just joining us live or watching the replay, feel free to train and do the same exercises at your own time. So these are the exercises that I use to get myself ready for every training session, every warm-up. You want to be consciously able to rotate all your joints in a circular motion, consciously, not like rush through it. So 7, 8, 9, It doesn't have to be at the same time. You can play around with the different timings. And 10. Okay? And then you fold your neck to your right. You stretch this area. Hold. 2, 3. And this side hold. 2, 3. And look backwards and slightly down. 1, 2, and 3. And this side. 1, 2, and 3. And then upwards. 1, 2, and 3. And down. 1, 2, and 3. So that's it for your upper body. So right now I want you to keep your feet slightly apart. And then I want you to rotate your spine this way. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, so go to your maximum and then backwards maximum and side maximum and down. Okay, 8, 9, and 10. And reverse direction. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, if you're just joining us live right now, say hi, let me know where you're from. Have we trained together before? If you are at home and you have a good enough space at home, you can feel free to train along. What is up, Mr. Tony? How have you been? Have you been training? Okay. Now, next exercise, feet space apart and just rotate. 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you have a training request, just put it in the comments and I'll turn it into our next session. Today we're just going to cover the fundamentals, okay? 8, 9, and 10. And reverse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. So now balance on one side, keep your feet upright, and then you circle out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So these exercises don't take a lot of time to do. So if you're watching this live or the replay as well, you can simply follow along. It's going to keep your joints very healthy and very lubricated. You have to be able to go very consciously and very slowly in order to be doing the speedy and explosive movements later on, right? So 8, 9, and 10. So I do this every morning, and every time I have the chance, I'm moving my joints, right? Because each movement represents your possibility, and each possibility represents your timing. That's why you want to move consciously as opposed to just going through the movement, okay? 8, 9, and 10. So the same thing, balance. Not sure if you can see, but I want you to rotate and extend, okay? So rotate and thrust the heel out in a straight line, so circle out and in a straight line. So if I were to show it to the camera, it would look something like this, okay? So maybe here, 5, 6. So if you're just joining us live, say hi, drop a comment below. If you have a question, we can turn it into a training session later on. 9 and 10. Okay. Ankle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Reverse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So now you're going to swing your leg forward and back. Okay. Forward and back. Forward and back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so let's check a little bit and relax. Okay, this next exercise is not going to be easy. I want you to space your feet apart. Okay, your knees and your body is relaxed. So extend both hands forward. Okay, and slide down. Okay, keep your back straight. And hands together. I want you to pull. Okay, and go upwards. Okay. Open up and rotate forward. And go down 2. Feel free to practice along. So open up and so like support the ceiling and just rotate forward down. 3. What is up, Johnson? What is up, Robert? So feel free to do this along. Do along with me. Number 4. So pull up. Don't stand up. Let me know if the audio is clear. And relax. Go down. 5. Okay, so hands together. And instead of standing up, I want you to pull your spine upwards. Okay. Open and sink. Relax. Okay, your pelvis shouldn't be out. I want you to rotate pelvis and sit in. So 6. Exhale. And down 7. 8. 9. And last one, 10. So slide down, hands together, and instead of standing up, I want you to pull. Exhale, breathe in, and relax. So if you do this last exercise correctly, you'll see them starting to perspire. Okay, so it's not a squatting exercise. What is up, Johnson? What is up, Robert? So if you're just joining us live, feel free to train along. If you have any questions, put it in the chat as well. So I'm going to close this live and I'm going to immediately come back on, and this time I'm going to show you the fundamentals of your stance and your footwork. Alright, your on-guard stance. So stay tuned and I'll see you in my next live video.